And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This is a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And the Lakers starting five. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. And it's Doncic in at point. And for the Nuggets, Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Now here's Brown. Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Jokic is doubled. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
It's stolen by James. Vanderbilt, a pass to Doncic. Over Brown. Doncic, good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Reeves. 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Here's Doncic. And the shot's good. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's Jokic missing. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Spins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chums, thank you very much for that report. Shot is good by Gordon.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Now here's Reeves. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. James can't get it to go.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
They now take the lead. Jokic has got his second basket.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
The Lakers trail. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Johnson.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Murray for three. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 5.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Now here is James. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And here's Brown. Pass to Jokic.
10 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kick out to Brown. Here's Najee. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's James. No points yet. Beyond the arc. Down it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Jokic. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
Doncic, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Jokic has got 7.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That shot wide open.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jokic with a screen on Smart. Pass to Jokic from downtown. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Denver up 4. And back in a moment. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 1.
And defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hachimura, guarded closely. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Murray. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Shoots from the elbow. Outside Watson. Outside Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Smart. A drive by Murray. It's NBA Cup semifinal night. A great doubleheader on a neutral floor. Does this remind you of the College National semifinal night at all?
You know, B.A., it does. A big-time event that brings out the stars. A high level of play. And for me, the key to this game is simple. Who can adapt to this different setting first?
Reeves against Hardaway. Left side Reeves. Hachimura outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Murray against Smart. Murray passes to Najee. Now Valanciunas. And stolen by Hayes. On the wing, Reeves. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Reeves has gotten his second bucket of the game.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 9. Hardaway against Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Nails it from 3. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Murray from outside. From distance, Jamal Murray.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. No good from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Murray, shot is good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes. But he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
Doncic against Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Doncic. Murray from the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Lakers trail by 12. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doncic against Murray. The 3 ball. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 15. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. And here's Denver. They're on an 18-7 run. Murray with it. He's got 18. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with a 3.
having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Najee. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Outside connect. Outside Reeves. Back to connect. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Doncic.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. And no good. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Nuggets lead by 14. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Denver moving it around. 5 on the clock. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Lakers trail by 16. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. It's stolen by Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Denver, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, Los Angeles, back 3 games.
I think for Los Angeles, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game. Ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray inside, guarded by Doncic. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. And great rebounding from your small forward can be such a difference maker. So let's see who in that position has run the boards over the last month. LeBron James, third.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jokic has got 15 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
On target from range. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And it's Brown off the drive. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
They set the pick. Down low. Brown with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Doncic against Jokic. Up and over Doncic. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 17. James outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
James passes to Hachimura. Now Smart. Defended by Brown. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by LeBron.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Jokic. Johnson for 3. Drops in the three. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
When Johnson hits a three from that corner, it just seems to energize his entire team.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for LeBron, and Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Connect on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Step back and fire. And that one good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Lakers trail by 16. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Unloads. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Out to Gordon. There's the triple. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic just got 4 assists in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
From deep, Reeves. Hauled in by Brown.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Jokic, good.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Reeves. He's got 9. Can they get it? And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now Brown, yet to see a basket. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets continuing to pile it on, up 22 as... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Maxi Kleber out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in a shooting guard. And here's Gordon. Murray scanning the floor. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 25 points.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Reeves against Brown. Smart outside. And it's off from three-point range. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult.
Powerful.
Yes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Gordon against Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Gordon brings the double team. Fires from deep. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Johnson, and Strother subbed in for Brown. Back to Smart. Puts up a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. On the wing, Murray, defended by Smart. Murray against Smart. Back to Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound, the Lakers. Smart has got 4 rebounds now to end the cold spell. The shot misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
While playing with the lead, they've been working for more high-percentage shots they can depend on.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Count it. Good.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Najee set to screen. Pickett passes to Najee. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
To the middle. It's stolen by Doncic. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Strother. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Here's Pickett. Clock at 6. Pass to Watson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Doncic. Throws it up high. Up top, Vanderbilt. Oh, from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Najee in the post. Working on Vanderbilt. Here's Strother. He's covered by Reeves.
And great job to establish position and square up.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Inside, Najee. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Hardaway's such a good shooter, but he can pass it too. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Right side Watson. Pass to Hardaway. Yes, it's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Vanderbilt. Takes a three. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Hardaway. Tipped. It's stolen by James. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.